Hi everyone, welcome to a thrift store haul video. I went to a local thrift store today, spent about $17, and I got some interesting stuff that I find notable. They're not clothes or anything, but I think they're neat. So I mostly went there for CDs because I've been in the market for used CDs because they're really cheap. I feel less guilty than pirating, so it's a win-win in a sense. And I paid about 50 cents each for every one of these. So I think overall, pretty good haul overall. Because you typically find a lot of Christian music, a lot of jazz, just garbage that clutters everything. If that's your genre, good for you. But let's be honest, they clutter up thrift stores all the time, and they just waste space at some points. But yep, I ended up getting Linkin Park's Meteoria. None of these have cases, so I think they're all from the same owner. Because they all come in these like thin plastic ones. That says like one. So I'm assuming these all came from the same owner. Because they all came from the alternative section of the flea market, or not the flea market, the thrift store. I went to one called Church Mouse in my town. It's very small. I'm going to assume off the name a very religious based one. So I was actually shocked to find any alternative music or anything like of the genre. So I'm happy to actually find this. So yeah, Meteoria, I think that's my personal favorite of Linkin Park's that they ever came out with. I'm for 50 cents, I'm really glad, and I think this entirely makes up for the entire stack, just money-wise. Because I ended up paying like $4 total for the entire thing, and I have no problem with that. Um, I don't have them here, but I did end up getting a damaged Doctor Who mug and a Star Wars Rogue One mug. I do not have them on me right now. They're in a different room at the sink waiting to be washed because I'm not drinking out of a used mug without washing it first because that'd be very gross. So these guys are called Walk the Moon. These guys are this is a 2012 album. It was okay. It's a pop rock album. I have no issue with it. It was okay. I tried it out. It was fine. Now, I do typically buy CDs, and I typically do a thing where it's like, I buy CDs I've never heard of just to try them out to see if I find like a gem. I have a lot of fun with this. I've had some wins, I've had some losses, and it's generally just a fun time. Next up is from Motion City. One second, I have the name right here. Give me a second. They're on my iTunes, if I can find it. I think it's Motion City Soundtrack. So they're it's a 2000s like emo pop punk band. I like it. I like this one in particular. The only downside with this one is like it's in immaculate taste. It's in a pretty good condition, and as I do that, so like it's pretty good. It's got some scuffs and scrapes here or there, but for some reason the first track just goofs up. It's the only one on the actual album that messes up. So it sucks. I'll probably pirate the first track just to have it, just to have the album. I feel bad, but I do own a copy, so I feel less bad. This is from the same band. This is entirely bought based off the album, the CD cover entirely. I forget the name of this album, but they are called Motion City Soundtrack. Yep, I had to double check just to make sure. I did buy a Smash Mouth CD. This is the first one I grabbed from their collection. It does not have the good songs. It does not have any of the hits that you're thinking of. Sadly, I know it sucks, but you know, Smash Mouth. I was about to sing Bare Naked Ladies, and that's not the same band. I got Fall Out Boy, also in an actual legitimate case. It's nice. This is the most popular one. I forget the name. It's From Under the Cork Tree. It's very hard to read, but decent album. I'm not a fan of Sugar We're Going Down. It's like their most popular song. Not a big fan of that one, but I do like Dance Dance and like a few others, so it's not a bad album. Still, like 50 cents for all this. That's like the perspective we need to go into here. 50 cents. Pretty good. This is American HiFi. it's also pop punk. So that's why I also think this is from the same owner, because these all have like a very similar genre or vibe to them. So that's like entirely why I've decided that they're from the same person. And like, this one's like the weakest of the bunch, but I don't feel like I was entirely ripped off. So yeah. And then we have Rage Against the Machine's self-titled, honestly the best find. Worst condition. It's scuffed up as possible. It sucks in that regard, but it's still, Rage Against the Machine, and I cannot be against that. So, lastly, I'm going to show off the other purchase I ended up getting. These were like $4, so 1 second. And we're back, and these are JBL Pros. Serial as I drop it. Oh no. Hopefully, well, hopefully they don't see this if I end up breaking this. 401508. These came out in 1999. They are along with compact computers. That kind of tells you like the age and range and the color scheme. Honestly, I paid $4 for this, and for the just the condition itself is not bad. They're not, like amazing, but I think I got a good deal out of these. I saw these running from like everywhere around price wise. I saw like one person was selling like two of these, like two sets for like 100. So like overall, not the worst condition I've ever seen. So I am not complaining at all. So kudos. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing future ones. This coming Monday or Tuesday when I'm uploading this, I'll be doing like an iPod thing. I got a new iPod that's coming in the mail, so I'll show you guys that when I get that. So for now, doodles.